Hello everyone, my name is Echoes and welcome to Be a Better Champion, where I teach you the basics for this week's champion. This week I'll be talking about Braum, the Heart of the Freljord. First, let's talk about items. There's only one starting item that is good on Braum, which is Relic Shield, which executes a minion and gives gold and health to you and your ADC. I usually get 2 health pots and 1 mana pot on every support just for extra mana, but on Braum, if you have biscuits in your masteries, 3 health pots can also be an option. Then buy Sightstone as soon as possible. Then the order goes Face of the Mountain, Randuin's, Frozen Heart, or Locket of the Iron Solari. And then adapt to what you need. When I say get Frozen Heart or Locket, is because you need to look at the other team. Get Frozen Heart for more armor and mana if their team is mostly AD, or there's a big AD threat like an ADC. Get Locket if there is 3 AP champs, or if there's an AP champ that is a big threat. Locket is a great item for its passive. It gives everyone in a 1100 radius 20 more magic resist because of Agents of the Legion, and then its active gives everyone a 20 health shield that can help in teamfights. Now, Braum's passive is probably one of the best in League of Legends in my opinion. If you get an auto attack or your Q on an enemy champion or minion, puts a stack on them. If 4 stacks are applied to a target, the target is then stunned. The thing that makes this passive amazing is that Braum is not the only one to apply stacks. Allied champions can also apply them, but Braum has to apply the first one. As you can see in this clip, I apply 1 hit to the enemy, and then Udyr is able to keep on getting those autos and was able to stun them, and we were able to lock in the kill. In this next clip, you'll also see me die in a team fight, but why we also won that team fight is because I was able to apply a stack to everyone in that team fight, and we were able to get those stuns and lock everyone down. Also, champion abilities can also proc the passive, like an Ezreal Q, Misfortune Q, and many more. In teamfights, you want to focus on one person to apply the stun, so there's one less person dealing damage. Then move to the next target to do the same thing. Your Q is the ability that you focus on at all times. It is your slow, damage, and most importantly, applies your passive. Use your Q at the beginning of the game to poke and then later use it to slow enemies, and try to apply your other stacks. This can lower their ADC's half health over time and can lead into a fight and put that passive on them, and that can definitely change the way the fight will turn out. As you can see in this clip, I was able to stun Annie and get a ton of damage on her, and we were able to get 2 flashes and a heal for it. Your Q is mainly to apply your passive from a distance. Even if just running up to the team fight, your 1 Q can change that fight. An ADC that is stunned is enough to get them killed. Now, other than your ult, the rest of your abilities are used for defense. There is not much to say for Braum's W. The stats of this ability does not truly matter, but we will still talk about them. When getting to your ally, it applies 15 to 25 armor and 20 to 30 magic resist for you and the ally you went to. The main reason for your W is to get to your ally and use your E Unbreakable to stop incoming damage to save you and most importantly your teammates. It can also be used to catch up to team fights and your allies. As you can see in this clip, I dashed to a minion and then later I dashed to my ally, so I'm able to try and get the kill, and we did because I applied that slow and that passive. Now, Braum's E is a pretty amazing one. It maybe seems straight up, but it can be used in so many ways. Unbreakable can be used to block hits from your tower and block and stop ults. It can also pretty much stop every projectile like an Ezreal, Jinx, or even a Draven ult. There are also ults that will affect you but stop it from reaching your teammates. An example of this is a Var's ult that will not do damage to you but will root you and stop it from going to everyone else. Unbreakable will block any projectile like a Nami Wave, Yasuo Tornado, etc. Unbreakable also gives you a little speed boost to help you get closer to your ADC. Now, as you can see in these 2 clips, that I also use it to block the tower damage, as I said before. And then in the next clip, you'll see that I use it to stop any incoming damage any closer to my ADC. Now, let's talk about your ult. Your ult can be used as a great way to engage or disengage in a fight. First, let's talk about how you use it to engage. When you're running up to an enemy, try to use it on as many enemies as you can. Only one of them can be knocked up, but all of them will be slowed. As you see in this clip, we were chasing Annie, and I was able to land that ult to get that knockup, which allowed my team to catch up to her, since there was also a slow applied to her. Why your ult's so great is when it hits to everyone, they are slowed, and it gives your team to catch up or continue the chase, since they are all slowed. Now, to use to disengage is to try and knock up the main damage carry and slow everyone else behind them. This will give your team a chance to run away. Then, remember to use your shield behind you and block all the damage. Alright guys, I know that was fast, so let's do a little recap. Remember to buy Relic Shield, 2 health, 1 mana pot, or you can have 3 health pots if you prefer. Then buy Side Stoneface Mountain or in Randuin's. Then Frozen Heart or Locket of Solari. Always try to apply your passive. Use your Q to apply the passive for slow targets. Use your W to get to your allies. Use your E to block damage from enemies and blocks ults. And then use your ult to engage or disengage. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please leave a like and sub. And remember, spread the word and be a part of the sound wave. And I'll see you in the next one.